Hey, my name is Claudia and welcome to my YouTube channel. I wanted to invite you to join us with our 35-day challenge. It has 10 rules. Pretty much the rules will change weekly. We're starting pretty to ease in because I've noticed that failure usually happens pretty early, where people either they skip the workouts and they follow the diet but they don't get the results they want, or something like they're constantly working out but then they never follow the diet, and of course you're not achieving those results that you want. Anyway, so let me tell you about the 10 rules of the 35-day challenge, which is 5 weeks of your life, so you can do this. So of course the number one is no cheating on your diet. So I have my little notepad here so I can tell you. No cheating on your diet. That's the first week. 10 rules for the first week. You can have one treat, which is about 500 calories, but don't get overexcited about this, because usually the 2 cookies that you're eating off your plan might have the 500 calories, or you can have a couple of glasses of wine. And the way I pour my wine is a little bit more than what it says in your food journal. So the second rule is 1 gallon of water daily. That's a lot of people struggle with that. Like for me, we are in Las Vegas, and 1 gallon is really the absolute minimum because it's a dry desert. So 1 gallon per day. The next one is you have to take a process picture. We're doing this weekly, so your body's not going to change that dramatically week after week, but it helps you mentally to stay more consistent. So we're taking a progress picture. Number 4 is you have to do this whole week, and it doesn't matter if you're doing 2 workouts a day or you're doing 1 for 7 days, but altogether you have to work out for 420 minutes. That's about an hour a day. But if you know on the weekend you're not gonna make it to the gym, or for whatever reason you're going out of town, whatever, you can actually keep up with those 420 minutes during the week. Do 2 workouts, whatever it is. But it just also keeps you being consistent on your working out. So number 5, read 5 pages of a non-fiction book. I know a lot of people go like, oh my god, this is so boring. So you can also listen to 20 minutes of educational podcast. So it's all of your choice. So it just helps with mental strength. So number 6 is chat down your weight and body fat. If you don't have a body fat scale, you don't know what your body fat is, measure your circumference around your belly button, and that should go down if your body fat goes down. So number 7, meditate 5 minutes daily. I know this is another boring thing, and I struggle with that, and but I'm thinking, like, I spend so much time on social media, which is totally BS, that I'll be better off just meditating for 5 minutes. Number 8, add points by drinking more water or exercising more, or not having a cheat. So you can accumulate points. So if you're doing something like eating that piece of cake that you should have never had, you can take some of those points for that. So every additional half a gallon of water gives you an additional point. Every additional hour of working out gives you an additional point. So you can make up for that, and then this way you feel like you're not cheating, and it's not less likely where you have this one cheat meal and you go, oh my god, I blew it, and you blow the whole thing out of proportion. So don't do that. So the next one is number 9. Well, that's what I just said. Use added points to compensate for lost workouts or water intake. Because I have a hard time right now I'm usually really good with my water intake. I drink at least a gallon of water, but with wearing a mask all day during working, I have noticed that I'm extremely dehydrated and I don't get my water in. So I can't wait until we get rid of the mask. But until then, I'm gonna have to force myself to drink more water. Then the last point is, if you don't ever use your additional points, you just collect them. And so once you collected all your points and you're collecting your, let's say 10 points, you can treat yourself to something special. You can treat yourself to a pedicure or massage, or maybe a new outfit, something that makes you happy. Anyway, so those are the 10 rules. So I'm gonna talk off the script now. So if you ever wonder what group training is not an aerobics class. Group training is weightlifting and circuit training in a group where you're sharing more than one person, sometimes for an hour, and it's a little bit cheaper in price, a little bit more affordable. It has great results because you get motivated by everybody else, and you make great friends. And I have a lot of competitors work out with regular people, and the reason why I do that is because I know how the brain works. If you are surrounded by people that have achieved that you want to achieve, you more or less copy them, and it's an extremely positive environment. Everybody's extremely loving. But I want to share some of the clips that we're taking during our workouts, and they're extremely fun. You will love it. So today was our back and chest, which is usually extremely boring. You know, there can only so many exercises and changes you can do. You can change timing, and you can change you know, how you overload the muscle, but there's really only so many exercises. So so we just make it fun. We got little dance intervals in between, and if you ever want to try it out, we're located at the Las Vegas Athletic Club on Rainbow. So feel free to come in and work out with us for a free session. So if you want to follow us on this journey, please put a like on this video, subscribe to the channel. I know this is probably not the best video right now, but I promise I will get better the more I practice. So you can do this 35-day challenge with us. We're trying to finish these 35 days pretty positive matter, and our next step will be the 75 hard, which you can Google 75 hard. You see all the rules. It's a very strict program, so we'll ease into that. Anyway, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you pretty soon. Bye. Body by Claudia.
Right on my stomach. You know, when everything is all cranked up.
Now you have to admit, now you're glad that you don't have your boobies anymore, right? Because this is not the machine to have some.
They're coming back. They try to make a comeback.
They're trying to make a comeback. That means back on the diet.
I know, I gotta go back on my diet so I can not have any more boobies. Right? They'll be gone soon. They'll be gone soon. They'll make another disappearance.
It's a little face.
Oh, got the weight? Wow.
I know.
Okay. Come on, you can do average. Now I have to. I know, right? Thanks,
I love group training.
Appreciate that. You know, you can do it. You can do it. Somebody made this out here.